everyone, this is Robert again, coming at you with another video. Well, today's video, I will be doing the $10 dollar store challenge. Right now I'm at the Dollar Tree right now. So, I'm gonna go in and see what they got. Okay, so first I'm gonna go for the fire. There's these one big box of 300 strike-on matches, and then the smaller dirty 2-count of the 10-pack. These are longer. Large kitchen matches. I've seen everyone go for these, so I'll get this pack. Okay, now for the knife. Quite a bit of choices. It's a nice 5-inch. Then there's a 7-inch one. Chef knife. I'm not too sure if this would be a 4 tang, like everyone says, but probably 3/4 tang. A little flimsy. And there's this 5-inch knife. Tough choices. Five-inch utility knife. I guess I'll go with this one. Now let's go for a shelter, or part of it. 7 bags of 39-gallon lawn and leaf bags. 2 free bags, so get a box of these. Now for the meals. That's chicken flavor cup of noodles. Then have beef flavor. Now if you look at this, it'll like vegetables in there and everything. There's vegetables in here, but the beef. I'm gonna try this one. The beef flavored. I know that's good for 3 meals. Let me get some Pop-Tarts. So I get Pop-Tarts or what kind of granola bars? I'll get the Pop-Tarts for the Of course, cherry, strawberry, cookies and cream. That'd be good for breakfast for a couple mornings. And I can also heat them up over the campfire. Make a nice hot, warm breakfast. Now for some more added shelter. Yeah, these 4x6 tarps. These are real thin and probably rip easy. I've seen people get these 9x12 drop cloths. Now to hold the shelter up, there's a 3-pack of jute twine, but this is like real thin. If you can see, this is like 1 ply, maybe even half a ply. So then there's this poly rope, 50 feet. Then you come over here to the closet shop. They have plastic clothesline with hook. That's 70 feet. And it's 3 ply, so you can get more quarters out of this. Oh. So how much do I have right now? I have the knife, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 spent already. So I have $3 more. And while I'm here, hit the waterproofing vacuum storage bag, 17.5 inches by 27.5 inches. Protects against water, odor, mildew, dust, insects, and pests. So, $2 more. Okay, for a light source, let's go for the clip-on spotlight, little flashlight. And so I can boil some water in, bread pan. Looks pretty sturdy. So get this right in the fire, boil some water for my ramen noodles. Okay, since I have 7 of these trash bags, I can use 2 of those for a mattress, fill them up with ferns, and use the other 5 for the shelter. So I'm gonna put this back. I'm not gonna need that, because last but not least, a gallon of water. Okay, I'm in the car. I was like, $9.42, that was strange, because I only spent $9. I only got 9 items. Well, I could have gotten that drop cloth, but it's gonna be nice out tonight, so nice and sunny and clear out. And the weather is supposed to be nice for the next 2 days, so. Plus, there's this other idea that I have gotten from another YouTuber that did this challenge, Grasshopper Outdoors channel. He found this old black polyethylene canvas in the woods, along with an old saw, like a saw to cut wood. So he took them and used them. There was really nothing in the challenge that said that you couldn't find anything that you find in the woods. So I'm thinking that blue tarp, not the one that's laying down completely on the ground, but the other blue tarp that was a lean-to shelter that fell down. So I may grab that tarp just in case I need added shelter. So, well, I'm gonna head out in the woods and get started on this challenge. And another thing with that blue tarp, it's pretty durable. It's still usable and stuff. It's not really like deteriorating right now, so it's gonna be a little bit more sturdy than that drop cloth. And I think that tarp is a pretty good size too. I think that would be still a 9x12 or even bigger. So I'll be checking that out when I get to the woods, and I'll see you in the woods. Okay, let's recap on everything I have. First, I do have this shoulder bag, which I'm using only to carry my tripod. Pair of gloves. My 2 extra Morphys. I have a Morphy on my phone right now. Hopefully all these Morphys and the batteries will be able to record everything. So now, for a recap, I have my gallon of water. I have it in a double bag. I have a couple other double bags. I have my trash bags, my Pop-Tarts for breakfast, my cup of noodles, my 3 cups of noodles, plus the cardboard. I'm going to be keeping the cardboard for fire starter, and my matches, and my knife, and my 3-ply rope. I have my clip-on flashlight, which I tried out. Works pretty good. I mean, it's not going to be the best, but it's going to give me a little bit of light at night if I have to go do some business in the woods late at night. But hopefully I'll be able to hold off till the morning. Now, I was reading this also. Now, a lot of people get one of these when they're doing the $10 challenge. Right over here it says indoor use only. Okay. A lot of people have been getting this for the $10 challenge to be outside. Well, I'll see how good this is outdoors for 2 nights. I have my pan, my cooking pan, so I can put some water in here, boil it for my cup of noodles. And I have my receipt with me for a fire starter. Now I was figuring, earlier I was figuring, why did it come out to $9.42? I mean, I got 10 items. The storage bag did not scan when she put it through the scanner. See, it went through the scanner, she put it in the bag. It did not ring up. So I got a freebie. So, and along with the double bags, when I was leaving, I got this tip from someone else too, along with the double bags. Grab a whole bunch of flyers. Shred them up a little bit. Nice tinder, nice fire starter. So, I got a whole mess of flyers. So, I have all this. Now, I am going to, I have the stream right here. right over there is pretty much deep enough. Right over here is deep enough to dunk this for the 10-second, for the 60-second waterproof challenge. So I'm going to open up the trash bags. Yeah, I can even use the cardboard for the trash bags for fire starter too, so that'd be good. Okay, take one trash bag out. Open it up. I'm not really going to let too much air into this, but this ain't the best trash bag, definitely not. But I'm going to stop. I'm going to load all this stuff up in the trash bag. Then I'm going to compress the trash bag so everything will fit. Then I'm going to put it in this bag, in this vacuum bag, and then I'm going to dunk it for a minute and see how it does. So I'll pack all this stuff up in the bag, the trash bag, then I'm going to put it in this, because just in case this does leak a little bit, hopefully the trash bag won't leak. So I'll fill all this stuff up and I'll get back to you. I'll have the camera facing this area right here, and I'm going to dunk it in the water for a minute. Okay, try to get as much air out as I can from this bag. Let's see if it's going to be waterproof. I hope so. Now this part was floating up, so let's put it in for a little bit more. Water's a little bit cool. That's nice. Okay. take it back out on dry land and I'll open this up. Okay. Now, I didn't have my gallon of water or the pan in here because this doesn't really matter if it gets wet. It's really the other trash bags, my cup of noodles, and my matches. Oh yeah, this is all still pretty dry. Well, no, not pretty dry, very dry, all dry. Yep. Nothing was compromised. This bag is completely dry from being inside this storage bag, which for $1, this is a pretty sturdy bag. Yeah, it's like I can't even put my fingers through it. So the thing I'm thinking is, had another possibility for this bag. Since I did that 60-second waterproof test, turn the bag inside out, and you have a nice water carrier. Fill this up with water, so if you run out of water in your gallon jug or liter bottle, whatever you have with you, get one of these and fill it up with water from a stream or a lake or something, and just make sure you boil this water, and like you boil it in the pan or your bread pan, and you pour it in the jug when it cools off. So here's another little tip for this thing: a water carrier. Oh yeah, and I kind of forgot. I have my hooded sweatshirt with me. Oh, and I kind of forgot. See right there? I have my hooded sweatshirt with me because it's going to get down to about 60 degrees tonight, so it'll be a little bit cool. And for a little added protection, because I know there's some coyotes in these woods. I've seen coyote poop and tracks, and I've even seen one, because I kind of scared one up when I was looking around for a possible bushcraft camp. But for added protection, I brought this. I'm not going to use this for the challenge. This is only going to be on my hip if that coyote comes around my camp at night. I don't want to take a chance on not having any protection with me if a coyote decides to come sniffing around my improvised cheapo trash bag shelter. So this is going to be on my hip. So I'm going to put this on my hip right now. And I also have my medical kit. So in case I do end up cutting myself with that knife that I bought from the dollar store, I have some band-aids and bandages. Safety first. You always want to make sure you're safe in the woods, and protected in the woods from any possible aggressive wildlife. So let me pack up all this stuff and get going to my second bushcraft camp that I'm going to be doing this challenge at. So I'll get to that spot and I'll be back on. And while I'm coming by here, you remember in my video of edible tree bark, this has the 5 needles on one node. So this is an eastern white pine. So I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of this, the needles along with the twigs, the branches off of them, put it in one of these bags that I got from, and the extra bags that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now I can have extra fire starter and I can have pine needle tea. Okay, so it's a little bit after 4:30, so I better get going on my shelter. But first, I read online that if you take these pine needles take a whole handful of pine needles, you like break them up, get all the scent out of them, then you rub it on your skin, and it should be like a natural insect repellent. So I mean, the mosquitoes are pretty bad over here right now. So smell like pine. Well, I hope that works. Then I can get my shelter going without trying to tie it and trying to swat mosquitoes away and other bugs probably. So I have this tree right here out of camera shot, and this other tree right here. I have this tree right here, which is like 5 feet from those two trees, so that should be good enough to get at least a basic lean-to, because it's not going to be raining out this weekend, and basic lean-to is fine. And these other two trees I can tie off to. Then there's another tree right over there that I can tie off to. So I have this bag that I already used for my waterproof testing. Now, until I can get some bark or something, or for one of these falling down trees for a sheath, I'm just gonna keep the knife like this. I'll just pull it out, then when I'm done with it, I'll put it right back in until I get a better sheath for this. Now, let me get a branch. Now this seems pretty sharp. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not the best bushcraft knife, but for $1, might as well use it. Hey, first I'll open this bag up and probably 2 or 3 more. So, start cutting this and I'll get back with you. And the reason why I wanted to get this string, or this rope, was so you can take it all apart. It's 3 strand. So now I have more string to work with to build my shelter. And here it is. It's not the best, but it's not gonna rain at all tonight. I mean, the sky's gonna be all clear. So I'm gonna get the fire going soon, because pretty soon I'll be going on live, even though I'm a little bit late for going on live. But I'll get the fire going so I can boil water and get my cup of noodles going, and hopefully the fire will keep all the mosquitoes away. Now, I filled this bag up with pretty much ferns, but I mean, kind of flattened out. I put some ferns in here with some air for a pillow. So, for one night, I guess it's gonna be good enough. I mean, I do have this old tarp as a ground cover thing, but I mean, I could have used a tarp for the shelter, but I just wanted to see how this shelter came out with the trash bags. Now, I cut 4 trash bags open. I cut the long way, then I cut the bottom out. So it was like the wide way, pretty much. So I cut 4 of them, tied them all together, used like some leaves off of the branches as a little button thing to, instead of a rock or acorn, I just used the leaves, just like the moss or the clumps of grass that I did on my other video for a trash bag shelter. Then I took this middle part, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's tied up to that tree, so it'll give me a little bit of headroom. I mean, it's not the best, but it'll give you some comfort knowing that you have something over your head. I mean, it's better than nothing. So, I'm gonna get my fire going. I still have to collect some wood. There's a whole mess of wood scattered around, so wood's not gonna be a problem. And I'm gonna get ready to go live on YouTube. So this is it for now. After I go live, if I come back on, show you the fire, and when it gets darker out, I'll use that little flashlight, see how good that works. I'm not too sure how bright that's gonna be, but if it can go at least 10 feet ahead of me, that'll be good enough for me. So I'll come back to you and after I get off my live stream. Now one more thing I forgot, or almost forgot, I need something to eat with. So there's plenty of these trees around, so it'll give this big guy some more nutrients. So I'm gonna cut this one down. Well, this can cut a little sapling down pretty good. Even though it does bend a little bit, but just gotta be careful. I'm gonna shave all the rest of these branches off, and I'm gonna start making something out of this. And here it is. Just thinned it out, split it in the middle, put a little twig through it. Now it's a little fork. Now I have some of the flyers, little ripped up and stuff. Another thing I like about this area, there's a lot of cedar trees. So I get a whole nice bird nest of cedar shavings. Matches. Paper on it. Now I guess at first it's gonna smoke up, but I'm in the middle of the woods, starting to get dark out. But once I get the wood on here, this should burn nicely. Now let that build up a little bit, And I'll put some more on, some more wood on. Then I'll get cooking boiling water. Well, here's my campfire for tonight. My shelter, you can kind of see it. Yeah, you can't really see in the phone, but works pretty good. I can see about 15-20 feet in front of me. So for a cheap $1 flashlight, not that bad. Well, if you can see, the flashlight does pretty good. I mean, you can't really see it on the phone that good, but that's my fireplace right there. My fireplace, my fire pit. I can see at least 20-25 feet with this. So it works pretty good for a $1 hat clip flashlight. Well, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. Got a little cool out, so I had to put my sweatshirt on. Keep hearing things walking around in the woods, but that's what it is. You're in the middle of the woods, a lot of things come out at night. Every time I wake up, I hear stuff just making noise, saying that I'm here, don't come near me. Shine my light out every now and then out there, but it's a little creepy out here. I'm used to sleeping in the tent. Next time I think I'm gonna bring some kind of good-sized tarp or something, if I ever do this again. Bring some good-sized tarp, make some kind of tent shelter out of it, so it'll be more protected on all sides. I mean, this isn't really protected like with the this isn't really protected with the trash bags. But hey, challenge is a challenge. Well, I'm gonna try to go to bed, to go to sleep again, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, that was a cold night. I'm glad I have bought this hooded sweatshirt. I mean, I had my hood on and everything with my hat. It was pretty bad. But it's like about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I made it through the night, so that's good. Get a fire going. I'm gonna heat up my Pop-Tarts. smell like Oreo cookies. My little pop-top fork. Take a couple branches, tie them together, flatten them out. Now, just not. I just don't want to. I just want to make sure I don't drop these in the fire because that'll suck. Yeah, about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was like starting to get hungry, but it was so dark out. I was like, I'm not gonna go grab my food because I had it hanging by the rest of the string. I had it hanging pretty high, so that was pretty good. But I just had to stick it out till it got lighter out, and then I get a fire going. This fire really seems really nice right now, warming me up real nice. I mean, it got cold last night. And under this makeshift tarp with the plastic bags, it does not do any good. That had enough. I took 3 of the flat rocks that I had laying around that were leftovers. I put them, stacked them 3 high, made a little chair, leaning up against this tree. So, need my warm Pop-Tarts. Now, when I was near the fire, it got me nice and warm. Now last night, I don't know, to me last night was pretty spooky because, like I said before, I'm used to sleeping in a tent and you're all surrounded. I mean, this, I had to put, like, big dead logs on one side, some branches on the other, branches in the back, just to deter any animals from coming, trying to get into my shelter. But then towards the early morning hours, everything stopped moving around. I was just hearing the crickets, frogs, or whatever. Plane going overhead, motorcycles and cars going down the highway. I mean, they were about a mile away, but in the woods when it's dead of night, everything echoes, it seems. Seems like everything echoes. especially those Rice Rocket bikes. I mean, you had those for like 10 minutes straight. It's like, I don't know. Then the Harley Davidsons, you can really have them too. But other than that, it was nice and peaceful. Well, I'm gonna finish eating and get the fire going a little bit, burn some of this wood, because I'm gonna warm up a little bit more before I start doing stuff. Relax a little bit. I didn't really get much sleep last night. Can't wait to go home and go into my nice soft bed. Yeah, but I did survive one night. You know, it was very uncomfortable. Now, I'm gonna do a little product review. These trash bags, I'm not gonna get them anymore. I mean, I should have gotten the 9x12 top, the 9x12 plastic drop cloth. Then I could have doubled it over, so it'll be a 9x6. And it probably would have been a lot better and a lot easier to put up than this trash bag thing. This trash bag, I had all the ferns in it, got flattened out. I had some ferns and some air in this, but it wasn't working as a pillow. I was using this as a pillow. I ended up using my carrying bag for a pillow. Surprisingly, the Pop-Tarts, the cookies and cream, it's not Oreo cookie, but cookies and cream, these Pop-Tarts tasted pretty good. Cup of noodles, they tasted pretty good too. I was surprised for that. Now, for this rope or this twine string, I liked it. Just take this apart, you have 3 strands. So you have triple the amount of rope. And pretty strong, because it's made out of plastic. Matches, well, matches are matches. It's got nice and burned, but still solid and everything, so that works pretty good. I'm impressed on this flashlight. I mean, I could see about 15-20 feet away from me. So for an indoor use only flashlight, for using outside for one night or so, works pretty good. This chef knife, this worked pretty good too. I mean, especially when I was scraping the cedar bark off of the dead cedar trees over here, and for cutting my utensils and cutting that fork and cutting some pegs for the shelter. This works pretty good. This vacuum bag, this worked pretty good too. I mean, especially for the waterproofing part. This bag is waterproof. So for $1, well, for me for free because it didn't scan through. Yep, this works pretty good. Well, I'm gonna take down my shelter, pack everything up, when I'm walking out of the woods, I'll throw all my trash out in the dumpster and head back home. And that's it for this video of my $10 of items from the dollar store survival challenge. Now it got pretty cold out. It wasn't really comfortable, but when is survival comfortable? And keep practicing on going out with minimal gear or cheap gear or no gear, and that's why we do these things, for the challenge and for the practice. Keep practicing on minimal gear survival for 24 hours. Keep practicing on fire making, your shelter building with any kind of material that you have, and all other forms of bushcraft, because practice is the key to survival. Well, I'm almost out of the woods, so it's time to end this video. I'll catch you on my next video. This is Robert. Thank you for watching.